This last tune we're going to play is called The Waiting Game. I'm sorry, I was supposed to wait for you to say it with me. It's called The Waiting Game. It's a tune we wrote. It's called The Waiting Game, and trying it out. And it's a song about, as you might expect from a couple of 20-year-old white dudes, it's about ourselves, but it's also a little bit about how we relate to what's going on in the world around us, and we hope that it resonates with you. Thank you again so much for having us and for being here. Here we go. Take the time and I'll take your name. Though I'm not one for the waiting game. So I'll write it down. Though the songs, they all sound the same. And I find myself waiting at a station. I find myself waiting on you. I find myself waiting on tables of poets writing verses, but none of them knew. I find myself. Come on! Jackie's hands were black and blue. The Brooklyn fans were screaming too. So he caught the wind and gave hope to those who sinned and played a fool. Now he'd be screaming too. And I find myself waiting for a change-up. I find myself waiting for a sign. I find myself turning that corner ahead, going home, but I know it's not mine. I find myself, yeah, I find myself. And I wonder what I'm saying. And I wonder, wanna lend a hand. Though the blind may lead the blind, I know a good man's hard to find in this great land. Well, Sarah's arms were full of dirt. She was digging holes to hide the herd. If she dug them well, she'd send those bastards down to hell where they would learn. Oh, it was Jackie's turn, yeah. And I find myself waiting for justice. I find myself hoping for peace. I find myself caught in a nation of battlegrounds where no one can call the police. Yeah, I find myself. Ooh, I find myself. And I wonder what I'm saying. And I wonder what a lend a hand. Yeah, I wonder what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I wonder what a lend a hand. Oh, for the blind.